I hit you like I'm John.
A great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Just make sure you have your little sister from it.
Y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for it's not only you. I can't go to jail yet, man.
Certified, never point certified. Trying to strike a chord when it's probably a minor.
In an electrifying moment that rocked the music world, Kendrick Lamar commandeered the grandest stage of all, the Super Bowl halftime show, to escalate his feud with Drake to unprecedented heights. Fans tuned in expecting a tribute to Lamar's storied career, a showcase of his lyrical mastery, and perhaps even a surprise guest or two. Instead, they were met with an unexpected bombshell, a live performance of Not Like Us, a searing diss track aimed directly at Drake. The stadium erupted, social media exploded, and the hip-hop world stood still. Was this the boldest move in Super Bowl history? Or did Kendrick just set a new precedent for settling rap beefs on the grandest stage of them all? Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and how Drake might respond. The anticipation for Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance was already sky-high. Fresh off a dominant year that saw him rack up multiple awards, fans expected a career-defining set. But no one could have guessed that Kendrick would turn the Super Bowl, an event watched by over 100 million people, into a lyrical war zone. As soon as the unmistakable beat of Not Like Us dropped, the stadium atmosphere shifted. Gasps, cheers, and pure disbelief filled the air. This wasn't just a performance, it was a statement. Lamar, standing center stage, delivered his bars with precision, making it crystal clear that this wasn't just about music anymore. The entire world was witnessing hip-hop history unfold in real time. But the real question is, was this a calculated risk or an impulsive moment of defiance? The NFL is notorious for controlling every second of the halftime show. Yet Kendrick somehow managed to bring one of the most controversial diss tracks in recent memory to the biggest platform in sports. Was this part of the plan all along? Or did Kendrick catch even the league off guard? The Super Bowl halftime show is one of the most meticulously planned events in entertainment. Every song choice, stage move, and camera angle is scrutinized months in advance. So how did Kendrick Lamar manage to perform Not Like Us, a song drenched in controversy, on a stage as tightly controlled as this? Some sources suggest that the NFL and its sponsors were blindsided. Early reports claim that Kendrick's approved setlist included his biggest mainstream hits, making no mention of the diss track. But insiders are now speculating that Kendrick made a last-minute switch, knowing full well that by the time anyone realized what was happening, it would already be too late. On the other hand, some believe the NFL might have been in on it from the start. After all, controversy fuels engagement, and nothing grabs headlines like a high-profile feud playing out in front of millions. If the league knew and let it happen, was this their way of embracing hip-hop's raw authenticity? Or did Kendrick outmaneuver the system, proving once again why he's one of the most fearless artists of his generation? The moment Kendrick Lamar launched into Not Like Us, the crowd's reaction was electric. Fans in the stadium erupted, some in excitement, others in sheer disbelief. Cameras panned to celebrities, athletes, and even NFL executives, capturing a mix of stunned expressions and hyped-up energy. Some audience members immediately pulled out their phones, realizing they were witnessing a moment that would be talked about for years. But the real explosion happened online. Within seconds, social media was flooded with reactions. Kendrick just dissed Drake at the Super Bowl started trending instantly, with Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok flooded with clips, memes, and heated debates. Some fans called it a legendary move, hailing Kendrick for his boldness. Others questioned whether this was the right time and place, wondering if he had taken things too far. Even celebrities couldn't resist weighing in. Some of Kendrick's peers in the industry showed their support, reposting clips and hyping up the performance. But the biggest question remained: how would Drake respond? Would he fire back immediately? Or would he take his time and strategize his next move? as the internet exploded with reactions to Kendrick's halftime performance. One person remained noticeably quiet: Drake, the Toronto rapper who's never been one to back down from a rap battle, didn't post, tweet, or comment in the immediate aftermath. This silence only fueled speculation. Was he caught off guard? Or was he carefully plotting his response? In past rap beefs, Drake has been quick to retaliate, often dropping subliminal shots or full diss tracks within days. But this situation is different. Kendrick didn't just send a message. He broadcasted it to the entire world on one of the biggest stages in entertainment. Responding too quickly might seem reactionary, but waiting too long could make it look like he's avoiding the fight. Behind the scenes, rumors are swirling. Some insiders claim Drake's camp was completely blindsided, while others suggest he's already in the studio crafting his response. Will he drop a track that night? Will he address it in an interview? Or will he take an entirely different approach and refuse to engage? The pressure is on, and the world is watching. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl stunt wasn't just about his feud with Drake. It was a moment that redefined how rap battles play out in the modern era. Diss tracks have always been a staple of hip-hop, but never before has an artist used a platform this massive to take direct shots at a rival. This wasn't just a lyrical battle. It was a power move that shifted the entire landscape of the culture. Almost instantly, conversations sparked about where this moment ranks among hip-hop's greatest rivalries. Fans compared it to legendary beefs: Nas versus Jay-Z, Tupac versus Biggie, but with a crucial difference. None of those battles had the sheer global reach of a Super Bowl halftime show. This was no longer just about hip-hop fans. This was mainstream, unavoidable, and impossible to ignore. Industry insiders are already speculating about the long-term effects. Will more artists take their feuds to bigger stages? Will brands and corporations start distancing themselves from rap beefs? Or will they lean into the attention it generates? One thing is certain: Kendrick didn't just send a message to Drake. He sent a message to the entire industry. In an era of viral moments and strategic clout chasing, authenticity and bold moves still reign supreme. With one performance, Kendrick Lamar didn't just cement his dominance in the rap game. He reshaped his legacy in real time. Already regarded as one of the greatest lyricists of his generation, this moment proved that he's not just an artist, but a strategist, a cultural force, and a master of timing. For years, Kendrick has been known for his calculated approach to music and storytelling. Unlike other rappers who flood the industry with constant releases, he chooses his moments carefully, making sure every move has impact. And what bigger impact could there be than turning the Super Bowl, an event that typically avoids controversy, into a battlefield for one of hip-hop's most heated rivalries? Some fans see this as his ultimate victory lap, proof that he's operating on a different level than his peers. Others wonder if he's setting the stage for something even bigger. Is there more to come from Kendrick? A new album? A full diss project? A final, defining statement in this battle with Drake? One thing is for sure: whether you love him or hate him, Kendrick Lamar just pulled off one of the boldest moves in music history, and the world will be talking about it for years to come. The dust hasn't even settled, yet the ripple effects of Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance are already shaking up the industry. Will Drake respond with a track that matches the magnitude of Not Like Us? Will this moment escalate into something even bigger, possibly changing the course of both artists' careers? And how will the NFL and corporate sponsors react to being at the center of one of the most talked about rap battles of all time? One thing is certain: this isn't over. Whether Kendrick just delivered the knockout punch or simply set the stage for the next round, hip-hop fans everywhere are locked in, waiting to see what happens next. All right, now it's your turn. What's your take on Kendrick's halftime diss? Was it a legendary power move? Or did he push the envelope too far? And what should Drake do next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on this unfolding hip-hop drama. This feud is just heating up, and we'll be right here to cover every twist and turn as it happens. Stay tuned.